just getting ready to go to bed. And hey, I know as long as you guys are here, let me show you some information that's really helpful, because I get asked all the time about proper sleeping position, pillow size, and so forth. So let me show you that before I go to bed. It's really important. Let's talk about the pillow up here first. It's really important when you're laying on your pillow for your head and neck that you lay completely with your head up and on the pillow, not down here, because you don't want it flexing your head forward, right? So when I sleep, I want to make sure that I'm up and completely onto my pillow. And when you were to see me laying on my back, now most people are not back sleepers, but if you're on your back, again, you want to see that my head, neck, and body is fairly close to being in a relatively straight line, what's called a neutral position, okay? If you see me like this, it means my pillow is too thick. And likewise, if you were to see me laying in here like this, then you know, if I had a pillow here, you would know my pillow is too thin because my head and neck is angled backwards, okay? So I want it to where it keeps me within a few degrees, a relatively straight line, and make sure your head is all the way up on the pillow. Now, most people are side sleepers, so let me show you that part. So when you roll onto your side and you get all into your normal position, if someone were to come and look at you like you're looking at me right now, what you should see is my head, neck, and body should be, within a couple of degrees. It should be relatively a straight line. Again, if my pillow is too thick, you're going to see my head kinked up like this. And if my pillow was too thin, what you would actually see is you would see me kind of angled down like this. Again, kink on the neck on this side, stretch on the neck this side, and just the opposite if it was like that. So it's not important what your pillow is made out of. You get to choose that. It's all to what you like. It can be foam, it can be the synthetic fluffy material. I would not recommend down because it compresses down. So it might start out the right thickness, because it needs to be, when you're on your side, remember, just roughly the width of your shoulder. And that keeps you in a nice neutral position. Now let's talk about, we should have a second pillow. So we talked about this one. Now let's go down here, and I'm going to go back to my back. And if I'm on my back, and again, most people don't spend the night on their back, but if I did, whenever I'm on my back, I'm going to put this second pillow up underneath my knees. It slightly rotates my pelvis back, and that opens up my low back and takes pressure off of my low back. And that's, again, a very neutral, comfortable position with a slight bend in my knees from this pillow. Now, when I roll onto my side, which is where most of us spend most of the night, I take and I put that pillow right between my knees in the kind of the fetal position. And again, it keeps my legs lined up with my hips. And it's real comfortable because you're not knock-kneed, bone to bone on your knees. So this is a very comfortable position. But let me show you what most of us do in the night, is there's a tendency to want to bring this leg out, right? But if I bring it out without a pillow, it spins my body, it twists my hips and my low back, and it turns my face into the pillow, and I can't breathe very well. So in order to breathe good, I need to rotate my head back, and then that twists my neck. But here's the deal. If I take this pillow and just put it out a little bit like that, now it works like a shelf. And I can lay my leg and knee on here, and it doesn't spin me into the mattress. And so this keeps me in a relatively neutral position, and yet I can still put my leg out. So I trust you guys find that helpful. I always sleep with 2 pillows. They don't have to be expensive, special pillows. But again, it's the thickness that matters. We want this one nice and thick so it keeps your leg relatively straight, doesn't let you spin in. And this one, with the weight of your head on it, needs to be roughly the width of your shoulder. And with that, I'll say good night, and I'll see you in the next video.